good afternoon, wherever you are. Emily can't make it this morning for this video, but she'll make it for another video. She's a bit busy. That's #1 receptionist, not Canary Wharf, but the whole of London. So next time, Emily, right, go back to Ceasium chloride. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today's probably the last part of Ceasium chloride, and I haven't heard no research since it started. So in the 80s, it's probably been shelved. Right, basically, there's a group of Indians that live high up in the Andes and other places. Their incidence of cancer is low to minimal. Now, I've got the herbal stuff here. And previously, we found that people that had inoperable tumours went to live with them for a few months, and because of the foods and the pH levels, within the very few months the high pH requirements worked and they were tumour free. Now, there's a rapid loss of pain and rapid shrinkage of the tumours. The material comprising the tumours was secreted as uric acid in the urine. The uric acid increases about 50% of the patients who are pronounced terminal and not able to work. Of these, a majority have gone back to work. Now, there's no figures on the majority, so I'd say it's 50% plus. Now, there's some side effects have been noted. First is nausea, and the second diarrhea. Both depend on the condition of the digestive tract. Now, a guy called Nipa feels that nausea can be prevented by administering the Ceasium in a solution of sorbitol. You use sorbitol to make things last longer. It's like a antibio thing. If you make a mix, say, of herbs and stuff, and you want it to last for any length of time, and you've emulsified it, then the added water that you use to emulsify dilutes the active ingredients of the herbs. But hey, it doesn't need to be too strong, just right. Now, there's only one case history. We've gone over that one. That's where she had a bottle of Ceasium chloride and took it over the week, got a second and a third, after being told 4 grams a day. And it worked. 4 weeks, she was free, cancer. Now, that being said, if you only take half a gram, 0.5 of a gram, the cancer growth increases because the cells in the mitosis have increased to the optimum level for cancer. So the average that's taken, or was taken in these tests, were 3 grams. And 3 grams have found to be more effective, less side effects, less nausea, less diarrhea than the 6 to 10 grams that some people are proposing. So hey, 3 to 5 grams, that's almost that's a teaspoon max. But you don't take straight away, you have to build up to it. So do half a teaspoon for a while, there's 3 grams. And then as your system gets used to what's coming into it, you can increase it slightly, but no more than a teaspoon. Anyway, there's a couple of teas that help. The oldest one is a mixture of burdock, Indian rhubarb, sheep sorrel and slippery elm, and at times other ingredients depending on the manufacturer. Now, some companies are substituting yellow dock herb or curly dock herb these days for the sheep sorrel. That's not acceptable. Isaac tea was used by a Canadian nurse, Remy Cassie. Isaac is her name, spelled backwards. Pretty cool. To successfully treat thousands of cancer patients starting in the 20s. That's 1920s. Claiming a formula was given to her by Canadian Ojibwe Indians. She worked tirelessly for decades for cancer patients, never charging them a penny. Her reputation grew along with her success, much to the displeasure of the Canadian medical profession. And she was jailed many times for practicing medicine without a license. At a funeral in 1978, age 90, hundreds of former cancer patients attended and paid their last respects for saving their lives, which was good, because it shows that people do care. And that was the very least that she should have had. Then we got slippery elm. It was tested. The slippery elm contains beta-cisterol and a polysaccharide, both which have shown activity. Now, in March 30, 2000, CNN News report written by Miriam Falco of CNN showed that flavonoids, biological compounds found in more than 4,000 fruits and veg, seem to inhibit the growth of human cancer cells in lab tests. The findings were presented by KGK Synergize Inc. Thursday at the national meeting of the American Chemical Society in San Francisco. It was conducted in collaboration with the US Department of Agriculture, focused on the 22 flavonoids found naturally in orange and tangerine juice. Dr. Nigel Guthrie, President of the Research Company, said the results are encouraging and they could be effective against lung cancer, prostate cancer and melanoma cells. They found that synthetically produced flavonoids effectively inhibited the growth of colon cancer cells. Right, that's that one. Now we get a geranium or germanium. It's a versatile, health-giving mineral found in high concentration in many medicinal plants. Germanium is an oxygen catalyst, antioxidant, electrostimulant, and immune enhancer. Researched heavily in the United States and Europe, germanium is capable of strengthening the body's immune system, enriching its oxygen supplies and freeing it from toxic substances. And over 2 decades of cancer studies to establish its anti-cancer action, and resulted in a wealth of documentation from the human side and laboratory side. Now, putting together the cancer research data of the 3 organic germanium compounds, again, help on pronunciation, Sanumegaman and spirogermanium. At a cellular level, the evidence for organic germanium's anti-cancer properties is solid and reproducible. Oh, and guess what? It's happily inexpensive. A little more on this germanium. Now, the mechanism of the possible anti-proliferative activity is unknown. GE132 is not effective in cell culture. And they reckon that its anti-proliferative activity is due to immune enhancements. There are reports that GE132 simulates the natural killer NK cell and cytotoxic T lymphocyte activity, as well as increased production of interferon. GE32 was reported to prevent parakeet-induced hepatic oxidant injury in mice. The mechanism of this is unknown. Anyway, that's it for today. There's not much left on cesium chloride. We'll finish that tomorrow. It's mainly the herbal section, or maybe the next 2 days we'll finish it off. And as before, use due diligence. Don't just jump in blind. Don't trust anything anybody says, including me. Do your own research. All this is to point you in a direction. It might not be the direction for you, but it will point you in a direction to go. So have a great day. You see that sun shining? By 12 o'clock it'd be 30 degrees. Anyway, have a great day, and I'll see you again at the park. See you tomorrow. Bye.